Hello everyone and welcome back again to Edunets Academy. I am Annie and today we are going to discuss about very interesting factor on zoology, that is human blood. So human blood, it is red in color and it carries oxygen to every part of our body. But before going depth, let us discuss what is blood. Now see, human blood is a connective tissue. This human blood is a connective tissue which contains how many factors? RBC, red blood cell, WBC, white blood cell, platelets and plasma. This RBC, these are the oxygen carrier. Okay. And WBC, which fight against disease. It is a different system of body. Platelets, which helps in clotting our blood. Whenever some part of our body cuts, then automatically how the blood clots will stop. Okay. Actually, behind that platelets is there. Plasma, which carries the nutrition to every part of body, because inside the blood cells so many things are there. Okay. Now let us discuss about today. Discuss about this RBC. RBC is a red blood cell. Its color is red. Okay. Every cell, color is not red. It is transparent to some because, but RBC this color due to presence of hemoglobin. Okay. That hemoglobin actually gives the red color to the cell. And a single drop of blood of a human contains 5 millions of RBC. 5 millions with single blood, 5 millions with 5 into 10 lakhs means 50 lakhs. 50 lakhs of RBC is present in a single drop of blood. Okay. Now again, if you consider a single RBC, you will get 270 millions of hemoglobin. Means a single RBC contains 270. Now you can imagine in 5 millions of RBC, how many hemoglobin is present? 5 millions into 270 millions. Okay. So now you can imagine how much RBC present in a single, how many hemoglobins and RBC are present in a single blood drop. Okay. Now this hemoglobin, this RBC, inside that hemoglobin is present. This hemoglobin, it is a complex organic compound which has 4 chains. I will discuss later, and each chain having a single iron atom in its center. That iron molecules actually attach with the iron. It will say iron ions because it will be attaching with an oxygen molecule. Okay, so it carries single oxygen. Okay, now see it, as it carries so many oxygen. Hemoglobin carries so many oxygen. Sometimes this is known as human nature's oxygen rocket, because it takes the oxygen from the lungs and it supply oxygen to every part of our body, every part of our cell of our body. Now see, what is the shape of this blood? The shape of the blood is, this is just like a donut, and also it is biconcave lens. Concave lens. It is a biconcave in shape. Means both sides like this. So due to this biconcave in nature of shape of the blood, shape of this blood cell, it makes it flexible so that it can travel inside a very small, tiny capillaries inside our body. That's why the shape of the blood helps to travel every part of our body. But one interesting factor is that there is no nucleus. Though it is a cell, there is no nucleus. Nucleus, the master of the cell, which control every part, also contain DNA. So that's why if there is an absence of nucleus, there is absence of DNA, and so it cannot repair itself. It has to die, and it will, every blood cell, it lives up to 120 days. Then gradually it damages and destroyed by the spleen of our body. Okay, but after death of this one blood cell, then where new blood cell is generated, the new blood cell is generated from our bone marrow. Understand? So this is all about your blood composition. Very simple. Now let us discuss about hemoglobin. Now let us discuss about hemoglobin. So hemoglobin is a complex organic compound. Okay, it is made up of polypeptide. It is a polypeptide is a protein chain. Okay. Now you have to remember hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is an organic compound that is polypeptide chain there. So it is made up of 4 protein chain. That means 4 polypeptide chain. Okay. This is called heme group. It means 4 group means 4 heme group. So 4 heme group means a single hemoglobin is divided into 2 peptide chain. One is to alpha peptide and beta peptide. There are 2 alpha chain and there are 2 beta chain. And each, that means there are 2 heme group here and another heme group here. So each heme group contains a single iron in its center, and this Fe2 actually this attaches with oxygen. So there are 4 chains, so 4 iron molecules are there. Okay, so if there are 4 iron, that means it will attach to 4 oxygen. That's why the equation you can write Hb, hemoglobin can be attached with 4, each single hemoglobin can carry 4 oxygen molecule. Okay. Now see, if single hemoglobin carry 4 oxygen, now you can imagine in a single RBC there are 270 millions into 4. And you can count a single RBC how many oxygen molecule it can carry. And similarly, you can also imagine a single drop of blood can carry how much oxygen molecule. And as a whole, you can imagine in your human body contain 5 to 6 liter of blood volume. You can consider the blood volume inside a healthy human being how much oxygen it can carry. That's why it is known as nature's oxygen rocket. Okay. Now let us discuss about antigen and antibody, which are very essential. Okay, these are actually called our defense system of our body. Now antigen is a molecule that triggers immune system when our body is attacked or some foreign agent they enter into our body recognizes. Okay, so antigen is a molecule that triggers an immune system and causing the body to produce antibody against it. Okay, this antigen can be internal, can be external. The external events are maybe your viruses, bacteria, pollen grains, maybe any other chemicals which body suddenly reacts whenever it enters or we came across, our body reacts. And whenever body recognize that foreign agent, it start to create antibody, and antibody actually it goes and attaches with the antigen and neutralizes it, and finally it destroys it. So these particular antigen and antibody, these are our defense system. It protects us from foreign agents, right? Now these are very important factor also for our body, which will also our blood group is also defined by this antigen and antibody. Okay. So how many blood groups are there? There are 6 to 7 blood groups. Blood group A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, and O negative. So that blood groups we will see in the next video. That means in next to this particular thing, table we will discuss then what are the blood groups and antigen antibody present, and whom a particular blood group donate and receive. Right. Now let us discuss about our blood group. Okay. As I have already discussed about antigen and antibody, blood group is also defined due to antigen and antibody. So you know how many types of blood group? These are the types of blood group we have: A positive, A negative, B positive, B negative, AB positive, AB negative, O positive, and O negative. Now let us discuss about A positive. Now here A positive means you have to Remember that antigen A is present with rhesus factor, but antibody B, antigen A, antibody B. Now CD means to whom it can donate. So the blood group having A positive can donate to A positive blood group, AB positive blood group. Similarly, it can receive blood from A positive, A negative, O positive and O negative. Right. Next come to A negative blood groups. A negative means no resource factor but antigen A. Okay. And antibody B. Antigen A, blood group A. So the opposite is B. Antibody B is present. It can donate to A positive, A negative, AB negative and AB positive, but it can take the blood having blood group A negative and O negative only. Next come to B positive blood group. B positive means antigen B with rhesus factor. Plus means rhesus factor. Remember this. B positive antigen B with rhesus factor but antibody A. Next it can donate to B positive and AB positive blood group persons. And also it can take the blood from the person who is having B positive, B negative, O positive and O negative blood group. Now next come to B negative. B negative means only B, absence of rhesus factor, but antibody A is present. It can donate to B positive, B negative, AB positive, but it can receive from B negative and O negative peoples. Okay. Next come to AB positive. AB means both antigen A and antigen B is present, positive, so rhesus factor is present. None of the antibody is present, but it can donate to AB positive and it can receive from all type of blood groups. But it can only donate to AB positive. Okay. Now next come to AB negative. AB negative means AB antigen is present, but no rhesus factor. None of the antibody is present like AB positive, but it can donate to AB positive, AB negative, and it can receive from A negative, B negative, and AB negative. Okay, this table is very important. Now come to O negative and O positive and O negative. This O negative, O positive both are universal donor. Now see, in O positive, RS rhesus factor is present, no antigen, but antibody A and B present both. So it can donate to A positive, O positive, A positive, B positive, AB positive, but it can take blood from O positive and O negative only. Similarly, come to O negative blood groups. None of the antigen is present, both antibody A and B is present here, but it is also act as a universal donor. It can donate its blood to anybody. Means the person having O negative can donate, but it cannot receive. It can receive only O negative peoples. That's why most of the time A negative, O negative people suffer because it has to take the blood from single person who is having O negative only. Okay. Now see, this table is very important for you. You have to look through the table. You have to minutely observe the table. Remember what are the present in the table, so that one question is definitely coming in your NEET exam regarding this blood group. If you remember the whole, you can answer any questions. Those are from the blood group questions coming in your NEET exam, right? I hope this video is helpful in your preparation for NEET exam. And if you find this helpful, and if you are new to my channel, so please don't forget to subscribe and also share and like. And if you can possible, please hit the bell icon. And thank you for watching my video. And thank you so much. Be updated so that next video's notification will be notified you soon.